Hello, my lovely Libras. Hello, Libra. This is the High Priestess. I'm going to tell you guys a bit about the monthly energy for July for you guys. Going to talk about the astrology, and then I'm going to pull some cards for you. So first, I'll talk about the Sun and Mercury. Currently, it's in your 10th house of work and career, so you have a lot of energy and a lot of mental energy too. Not just physical energy, but mental energy for your work and career and how you make money as well. Libras, you guys could be having communications, important communications with father figures or work-related situations or boss figures. You guys have a lot of mental and physical energy for making money, and as well as you're very focused on what you're leaving behind, like your legacy. So that's great. Some of you could even be thinking about beginning a new kind of work situation or something to do with how you make money. Venus is in your 9th house, so relationships and connections with others could really uplift you right now and bring inspiration and optimism, and not just relationships like lovers, but friends as well. Venus, especially friends, and even siblings could as well, or extended family, bring you hope and faith. Venus in the 9th can also, some of you might be meeting your ideal marriage partner just because it's in the 9th house of marriage. Not always, but some of you. And also, a lot of you could really enjoy traveling right now. So, do it if you can, because it could uplift your spirits and bring optimism and inspiration. You could also really enjoy learning new things right now, learning things that have to do with meaning and truth. You guys could be really focused on your beliefs, especially right now, and just feeling uplifted by them. Mars is in your 7th house with Chiron there. So this is your relationships. There's some endings for you, some of you, and some beginnings for some of you. I feel like a lot of you are cutting ties with people that piss you off and just are argumentative and I don't know, some of you anyways, some of you could be standing up for yourselves in relationships as well and just getting angry. Some of you could be healing your relationships with others or healing your ideas of relationships and how you relate as well. A lot of you guys will have a lot of energy for dating or flirting or socializing, so that's kind of nice. You guys could really heal some social issues that you have. Some of you could be dealing with legal stuff, totally legal stuff that has to do with anger or domestic situations or violent situations or argumentative situations or situations where people have stabbed you in the back. I feel like that's for a lot of you. For the most part, though, I think a lot of you guys will have a lot of energy for beautifying yourself too and getting yourself to feel more confident. You guys could be more decisive, especially in regards to relationships, which is kind of different for you, Libra. You guys are indecisive people. So when Mars is in your 7th house, that's pretty good. That's gives you that confidence and that drive and that, ability to make decisions. So it's great. What else we have? Jupiter, Saturn, and Pluto are all in your 4th house. The eclipse has kind of eclipsed a situation that has to do with home and family, as well as your work situation. So I feel like a lot of you guys are moving. A lot of you guys are trying to find different jobs and careers, and a lot of you guys too could be finding careers that work with your home, or finding a home that works with your career. Or same, vice versa, whatever. I feel like there's a lot of changes in regards to that. Jupiter, so you could find an opportunity actually in regards to a home or your family or even your mother. Your mother could provide an opportunity for you or help you out in some way or bring inspiration and hope and optimism. Saturn in the 4th, you can be structuring your emotions a bit, Libra, or trying to control them a bit and not react. I'm hearing that some of you are trying not to react out of anger, especially with Mars in your 7th, which is the wisest. If you can harness that Libra energy, and be peaceful and civil in the right moments, but also stand up for yourself too. I feel like you guys will have no problem being cold when you need to this month and being compassionate when you need to be. Overall, emotions and home life, and as well as what you feel, connection with your children, your mother, all of it's being transformed with Pluto there. You guys could be dealing with death and rebirth in regards to these areas too. Uranus is in your 8th house. Some of you could be experiencing random intuition out of nowhere, sudden knowings, especially, or just sudden feelings too. Like you just feel like you know what's going on in this particular situation. You don't know how you know, but you know. There can also be sudden money. Oh, good. Sudden money coming in that you guys haven't earned. So this is great. You guys probably really need this. This can help you out big time, just like, the rest of us. But yeah, sudden money, money that you haven't earned. Some of it can be inheritance, some of it can be legal stuff, some of it can be marriage stuff. So that's awesome. Utilize this. Uranus will be here for a while, so this will be something you feel for a while now. And Neptune is in your 6th house. You can have, you might have some hidden enemies in your workplace or something like that. Be careful of drinking too much. Or overindulging and escaping reality too much, because this is going to affect your health big time. Libras. Yeah. Follow your intuition too, and follow what your body is telling you. I'm hearing when you're anxious or nervous around certain people, trust that. When you're excited around certain people, trust that. So now I'm going to pull some cards for you guys. All right, what do my Libras need to know? What do my Libras need to know? That was quick. What do my Libras need to know? Yeah, this is making sense already. Holy. Everyone is going through this right now, this death and transformation. A lot of people are getting that card. What else do my Libras need to know about the month of July? What else do my Libras need to know in regards to the month of July? Holy crap. Okay, that. Lots of messages. Okay. And a lot of it is repeated. I feel like a lot of the signs are dealing with a lot of the same stuff right now. So the first card I got for you is the 3 of Swords. So this can represent disappointments. Someone maybe has hurt you or disappointed you in some way. Maybe words. Maybe they said some things that were pretty brutal and just really got you there right in the heart. You're feeling probably pretty down, pretty depressed, dealing with a lot emotionally and whatnot. You could be 1 minute super happy, 1 minute super emotional, 1 minute super cold and closed off. So you're feeling all kinds of emotions right now. And so the Queen of Cups here can represent a water sign, Cancer, Libra, or Scorpio. But this can also just be, I feel you're emotional right now and you're dealing with a lot of emotions, a lot of disappointments, and you probably feel kind of hopeless too, but hang in there. And also, I feel like you're trying not to react emotionally out of these hurts and disappointments and deceptions that have happened to you. You're trying not to be this emotional, person. You're trying to be... You can't help it, though. Like, you can't help but feel emotional right now. And it's okay. Like, if you need to have a good cry, do it. Let it out. It's okay. Then we have the 8 of Pentacles. So this can represent... working on your skills, so skills that have to do with your hands, typing, drawing, mechanical stuff, tarot, whatever you use that you have as a skill with your hands. You could be working on that, or this could just be you and your work situation and working on that as well, and how you make money, which totally goes with your astrology that I had for you there. You're very focused on work right now, and that's good. You should be. You're doing the right thing by doing that, because it's also getting you, it's distracting you from these hurts and these emotions. So keep I mean, not that you need the distraction, because, well, maybe you do, but feel it, deal with it, and then move on and focus your energy on other things, productive things, because I feel like it'll help you emotionally. Also, the Three of Wands is here, so this can represent looking at your life and looking at the next step that you're wanting to take here. You could be ready to begin a new adventure. And again, this could be, I feel like it has to do with work. I feel like you wanting to do things and that have to, that feel fulfilling for you and that you're passionate about in regards to work. Maybe you haven't been doing what you're passionate about in the recent past, and now you're kind of like, you know what, I need to. For me, I feel like a lot of you too have been living for other people, and now it's time to live for you. The Death card is after this, so you have been going through a lot of big spiritual transformations right now, currently, and in the past. Some of you could feel like you're going through a death and rebirth, and yeah, you're transforming big time. So in this card, these people are sad because the king is dead and whatever, death has come, but these changes are needed. And also there's an heir, so and there's hope. See the sun there? Like, this is good. These changes and cycles you need to honor and accept. Even though these disappointments happened, it's also for a reason. And I feel like a lot of you, it's to bring in this person that you deserve, this other person for some of you. I feel like your karmic person is coming now because you have let go and cut losses for some of you. This can represent a karmic relationship. This can represent meeting of minds and understanding between two people, mutual understanding and mutual love and affection. So that's awesome. Then the Strength card is after that. This can represent not forcing a situation, I'm hearing, just to go with the flow. Use patience and use gentleness and kindness. If you notice this lady in the card here, she's not forcing the lion's mouth open, but she's gently opening it. And she's using her intuition and her instincts, which she always has. And she's always divinely connected to source. So if you feel like, yeah, just follow your intuition, I'm hearing. And because you know what you know that there's a higher plan, a higher purpose, and a bigger plan than what you can see right now. And then we have the moon. So again, dealing with emotions, dealing with deep insecurities, fears, things like that. But again, this being beside here, after I just told you about emotion and following your instincts, that's same with this card. I feel like a lot of you are very intuitive right now, and you need to follow that. You need to follow that because it will not steer you astray, okay? And it hasn't. I feel like a lot of you guys are very intuitive already, and you know this, and you have been following your intuition, and that's where it's leading you. This is where it's been leading you, is this transformation and this new connections that you're going to be having or are having. And then we also have the 10 of Wands. So this is a completion card, and a lot of the signs have been getting this card too. You have been feeling burdened and like you're, have been carrying the world on your shoulders. But your destination is, it's really close. You're almost there. You're about to let go of the heavy burdens, and the hard work is going to pay off here for you soon. This card here can represent money, can represent admiring your work and your growth thus far, whatever. Yeah, some of you, I think, are looking at your money situations and how you want to use your money, how you want to spend it, as well as if this job is, what you want, or some of you are looking at other ways to make money as well. And yeah, good job, guys. Good for you. You guys are dealing with a lot, but especially with this eclipse energy, it's been pretty intense for Libras. You've been squared, having squares to your sign. But these squares, even though they're tough and difficult, they're to bring growth, and it's really, really good for you. So hang in there. So yeah, that's what I have for you guys for the month of July. If you haven't already, please like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Check out my Facebook page, The High Priestess. And yeah, till next time, have a good one.